Roanoke is an extremely welcoming city that is tucked away into all that the Blue Ridge Mountains have to offer. Now, this city got its start with the railroad industry over 100 years ago, but today there is so many more modern day adventures for you to explore. So join me as we discover all that the best destinations are in Roanoke, Virginia. So let's first start with the Roanoke Star. This is like the icon of the city. It is over 88 feet tall and it sits on top of Mill Mountain. Now these overlooks are where everybody comes throughout the day and at night to see both the star and the amazing views over Roanoke. This view is absolutely awesome. At night, there's over 2,000 feet of neon tubing that lights up this star. You can see it from all throughout the city down below. It really is something spectacular. And look at this sunset. This is definitely the place that you want to be in order to see sunset over Roanoke. It is free parking and free admission, just so you know. Now, in downtown Roanoke, you're going to find the Taubman Museum of Art. This stunning building was designed to represent some important elements of Roanoke. And what you're going to find is that really large piece that juts out from the ceiling that you're seeing right there. That represents one of the points of the Roanoke Star. It is just really an incredible building. You can see this really large mural, which is one of the many murals in Roanoke that leads to the cafe area that is outside there. There are so many different unique exhibits in the Taubman Museum of Art. It is really surprising, and the great thing is that it is free admission to this art museum. You do want to be sure to check the admission hours because they are very limited, but you are going to find fun exhibits like these purses, which are so unusual to see in an art museum, but so much fun to walk around. There's literally something for everybody. Alright, so while you're at the art museum, be sure to come up on the third floor balcony and you get some great views of downtown Roanoke. This city has a lot of train history and it is fun to really explore it. It's still active even today. Be sure to take a walk along this sidewalk that's near the train tracks. You can find a lot of historical information and informational plaques to read. So to put things in perspective, this is the Hotel Roanoke right here. Active train tracks and where all the trains are coming through, including AMTRAK. Over here you have the Skywalk that runs from the hotel to downtown. When you come off of the Skywalk, you're going to be coming down escalators or elevators right here. And then downtown is right there. This is City Market. And you've got all the shopping and walking, and then this is the back end of the Taubman Museum of Art, so obviously that is pretty close as well. But that shows you just how walkable this city is if you're staying at Hotel Roanoke, or pretty much any hotel. You can arrive in Roanoke via AMTRAK, or you can depart to other destinations. This is going to be the Roanoke AMTRAK platform. If you are arriving and going to stay at a hotel, it is quite easy if you have rolling luggage to just take this walk and then either head to downtown, or you can head to the Skywalk area if you are staying at Hotel Roanoke. And it is an easy walk. You would just walk over there and get to your hotel that's on the left-hand side. We're standing in the Skywalk that goes from Hotel Roanoke down to downtown, and you can see that it overlooks the railroad tracks. You can sit here and watch trains from here, or you can go down anywhere downtown. But it's so much more easy and convenient to be able to walk this way and not have to try to go across the train tracks. Anybody is welcome to use the Skywalk. You don't have to be staying at the hotel to get these views. I also highly suggest the Winston Link Museum. This is housed in a historic train depot. This photographer did some amazing work capturing the steam trains that were in the area, and this museum is dedicated to his life and his work. The photos are just amazing. Shopping is fun in Roanoke, and you have got to see Black Dog Salvage if you are into shopping. This place is made famous by the very popular TV series Salvage Dogs. Many of the episodes are filmed right here, and what you're going to find today is just the most eclectic mix of architectural salvage and home decor and gifts, along with modern ways to decorate your home. There is literally something for everybody in this complex, including an entire wall of toilet lids. How random, and yet that's exactly the type of stuff that you'll find here. You'll also find a lot of modern home decor, very new items that you can do. You can even have beds made, custom art. There's really something for everybody's home here. What you're seeing here is the second story view of their entire huge shopping area. You can also stay here. I will put a link to their vacation home rental in the description below. This is also a location for one of the many love signs in Virginia. Now, heading back downtown to downtown Roanoke, there's a lot of great shopping as well. One of my favorite things is going to be Mast General Store. We have visited quite a few of these across the southeast. What I love about Mast is that they have all of this old-fashioned candy that you find in barrels. You can get a souvenir barrel and pack it with whatever it is that you like and just choose your favorites, and that is a really fun souvenir. We also found chocolate paper, which is amazing. You walk inside and it smells like a chocolate factory, but it's also a combination with like paper goods and gifts. So you walk inside and I just defy you to try to not walk out with any chocolate. It is so good. And obviously we bought a little box of chocolates to bring home. Also in downtown Roanoke, you are going to find Center in the Square. Now, the Roanoke Pinball Museum that you're seeing here is just one part of Center in the Square. It's actually a collection of a lot of variety of different things for kids to do. The Roanoke Starcade is going to be another one of those options. This is just filled with all kinds of vintage games, and it is so much fun to play for kids and for kids at heart. A great place for the family is the Science Center of Western Virginia. This is a great place for kids to have all kinds of interactive, fun displays. It is located in the same building as the Roanoke Pinball Museum and the Roanoke Starcade. So there's all kinds of stuff to keep everybody entertained in this one area, this one building. I'm currently in the Butterfly Garden, but there's so many more interactive exhibits inside the museum, including NASA and kind of microscopic looks and a touch tank and all kinds of fun things for the kids. This is inside the Science Museum. You have obviously huge exhibits like that huge mouth. This is going to be space simulators, which are fun to play. Everything is going to be hands-on and kid-friendly. You don't have to worry about them touching it to learn about science. The hotel that we stayed at and that I highly recommend is Hotel Roanoke and Conference Center. This place is just really historic and amazing. This is the view outside of our hotel window. You can kind of see the train tracks a little bit down there, but it is just absolutely gorgeous. The sunsets were really pretty. So it is conveniently located. It is off of downtown, but like I've said before, you can use that Skywalk to get to downtown. Now this is going to be the 1882 lobby bar that you can see over there on the right-hand side. A great place to grab some drinks or snacks. This is check-in right in front of you right there. And then over here on the left-hand side, this is going to be the area that leads to the conference center. You're also going to find the Regency Room restaurant over there. And then the 1882 bar. It is just really beautiful, and you can get drinks or you can get meals served here as well. This is going to be just some of the area leading to the conference center. Even if you're not here on a conference, you can go down here and explore. They do have a coffee stand that you can enjoy. And then speaking of food, you can't miss Texas Tavern in Roanoke. It is absolutely amazing, cheap, quick, fast food. This is the Cheesy Western. Really, really good stuff. We enjoyed Crescent City Bourbon and Barbecue. Had a platter with some brisket, and turkey that was amazing. And then I always get a fried bologna sandwich if it's on a menu because it's just so so different, and it was actually really, really good. So I highly recommend this downtown. Scratch Biscuit Company is located by Black Dog Salvage. It's a great place to grab a quick breakfast. And the Regency Room is a fancy indulgence that we had at the Hotel Roanoke. It is very upscale dining with live music. You could sit outside if you wanted to. What they are well known for is actually still having the china that was with the original hotel, and it is quite the collector's pieces right now, so they take good care of that. The dining was absolutely amazing, and we really loved listening to the live music, which is something of a rarity nowadays, so this was an indulgence. These are just some of the fun things that we found in Roanoke, Virginia. I am going to put even more travel information in the description below.